Hi, Letitia here, and I want to talk to you today about Venus, who is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. And I just want to talk about how her energy shows up in different ways in both of these signs. So when we look at Taurus, Taurus is the first earth sign in the zodiac, and it is a fixed sign. And it is the second sign of the zodiac, okay, following Aries. So with that, Venus, of course, is about love and diplomacy. Venus is about the things that we love and the things that we desire. Venus is about beauty and art. Venus is about music with Taurus. Taurus rules the throat. So oftentimes with Taurians, people who have a lot of Taurus energy, or who have Venus in the Taurus ruled houses, especially the second house, which is the Taurus house, these people will have beautiful sounding voices, or they will be singers. If they have Mercury, which is the planet of communication, in Taurus, these people will be singers, or they will use their vocals in significant ways. So this is something that we can see with Taurus energy, which again is ruled by Venus. So Taurus is about all of the five senses. So this is where we see Venus show up here, because Tauruses are, they want everything beautiful as it relates to what they see, to what they taste. They want it to be delicious and rich in flavor, and hearing what they hear. They want it to be wonderful sounding. So there's often this love for music. When they write anything written, you know, it will be something that is from the heart, oftentimes very soulful. When there's a writing from someone with a lot of Taurian energy. Smells. Taurus is very sensitive to smells. When things don't smell right, they are uneasy. But then when things do smell beautiful, it brings them a sense of peace and a sense of comfort. Touch is so important. So the Taurus energy, we see Venus show up here, where Taurians want to feel fabrics that are very luxurious and high in quality. They want to be in places that have quality furniture and a beauty around them. So we have, again, the five senses when it comes to Taurus, because it is earth. So this is how we see Venus show up here. And then also the sensuality. Sex is very important for Taurians. And it is about just joining with another earthly body that brings them a lot of pleasure and peace and joy. And it's just about indulging in these things. And a lot of times, you know, Tauruses can overindulge in these because they enjoy the sensual pleasures so much. So in this, Venus rules all of these sensual pleasures and enjoyments. Money. Venus rules finances. Money is very important for Taurians because they want stability. Money equals stability to them and freedom to them. So they always like to know where money is coming from. They like to earn money because they want to have security. So again, all of these things are how Venus is showing up in the sign of Taurus. Now, as it relates to Libra, Libra is an air sign, and Libra is a cardinal air sign, and Libra is the second of the air signs on the zodiac wheel. So that the second is important as well, because the number 2 in numerology represents a desire for harmony. So within both of these signs, we see a desire for harmony. Taurians, though they can be stubborn, they want harmony. They want to get along with people. They are selective about the people that they have around them, typically because they don't want the drama. They want the peace. They want the harmony. So with Librans, they absolutely want harmony. So Libra is the seventh sign of the zodiac. So it sits between the first six and the last six of the zodiac signs. So Librans have been charged with bringing balance and peace, okay, to the areas that they enter into. So and Libra rules the kidneys in the body. So the kidneys balance the body, and of course release the body of toxins, and they balance this area of the body. They balance the whole body by removing toxins from the body. So in a very similar way, Librans have been charged with doing this as it relates to the environments that they are in and the people that they communicate with. So as an air sign, it's a cardinal sign, so it likes to take the initiative. It will lead out. It is a masculine sign, even though it is ruled by Venus. And so Taurus is a feminine sign, as it is an earth sign. So Librans love to have peace and harmony. Typically, it's difficult oftentimes for them to make decisions because they want the people around them to be happy. They don't want any kind of discord, and they typically don't like confrontation. So we see primarily the diplomacy of Venus showing up in the sign of Libra, okay? And air signs are typically in their head, so much so. So we can see that they like to have a lot of freedom. This is something we see in the air signs. They need to have a lot of freedom to go and flow and visit and mingle and talk. And Librans love to have lots of different friends. They love to interact with a lot of people and to say, this is my friend, this is my friend. So this is something very important to them. And so, of course, this again is Venusian in that there is this element of togetherness, you know, that we see with the Librans, okay? And Librans also love beauty. They love art, and they have a very fine appreciation for elegance and sophistication, where Taurus is more earthy, more practical. Librans are about, in my mind, there's this image of a gliding in, very sophisticated, hot couture model, you know, that sort of energy. So the beauty of high-end type things, a very regalness about Librans, and when they have a lot of Libran energy, and they love beauty, they love to be around beautiful people. They want to make sure that they are always looking beautiful. They love makeup, and they love fine clothing. They don't really like a lot of loud colors necessarily, but very sophisticated colors, you know, grays and purples, the colors that are associated with regalness, creams, and this sort of thing. And so when we think of Taurus, of course, we're thinking about the earth colors. We're thinking about the browns, the different shades of browns and greens. And so that's something that we can see varying with them, and variation of the things of how Venus shows up between these two signs. And when it comes to sex, because Libra is an air sign, it's not necessarily in the body so much. Librans can enjoy sex, but it won't be as much as the Taurus. And then sex with them may not be as sensual necessarily. Now, it all depends. It depends on where Mars is in the chart. It depends on where the Sun is in the chart. You know, we're just talking about the Sun sign. So if you have a Libra Sun person with the Mars in Taurus, sex with them is going to be like it is with the Taurus. But if there is a Libra Mars, a Mars and Libra person, you know, it can be that they will take the lead as it relates to having sex, but there may not be such a wildness to it. It'd be a very gentleness to it, you know, a sophistication to it. And so this is what I had on my mind today, and just wanted to share this with you, and I will talk to you later.